Evan Gross has been suspended for 10 days for having, well, sandpaper in his glove is what they caught him with. The umpire inspected the balls last night in the Phillies-Cubs game. John Kibler decided he wanted to see a little more. Well, one of the things he wanted to see was Gross's glove. Hand it over, will you? And he did. And they found sandpaper, a sandpaper-like substance in there, and Gross was gone.
Kibler's finding anything in that glove. He did. He found something in the glove. Look at that.
Well, it was just something I was fooling with just that week, and it was just in my glove at the time when I was pitching.
Did you scuff any balls?
No, I did not scuff any balls last night.
Gene, what led you to believe that something fishy was going on?
We had 12 baseballs in Chicago the last time Gross pitched, so we knew he was doing it.
Day was involved in a bit of funny business on Saturday. Things have been going great for him so far. He had the best road ERA of the majors at 1.37, and he gave up only one fly ball to every 4 ground balls he induced, also tops in baseball. But umpires in Colorado thought Day was doing his impression of those characters from Naked Gun and Major League on Saturday. We pick it up, bottom of the third. Day walked Ron Belliard, and after the pitch, the umpires have some questions for Day. Conference at the mound. They say, hey, Day, what's that on your finger, dude? He developed a blister in the first 2 innings, used a super glue-like substance to cover it. But Rule 8.02 says the pitcher shall not have on his person or in his possession any foreign substance. Penalty shall be immediate ejection from the game. So umpire Joe West says, dude, you got to go. He explains it to pitching coach Randy.
Tavares warms up while a controversy over his hat heats up. Third time this season his lid has undergone one of these airport security inspections. It's Rule 802B prohibits foreign substances on caps and unis. That's the rule that first base ump Joe West enforces. He tosses Tavares. West said the pitcher and Tony La Russa pretty much admitted there was pine tar all over that lid. Tavares played for the Pirates last season. Watch, he salutes Lloyd McClendon. Hey, Lloyd, right on. Way to go. Meanwhile, the fan who caught the dirty lid gets his 15 seconds of fame. Tavares dumped a bunch of clean hats on McClendon's desk after the game. Back to the ball.
But as Kenny pitched through the first inning, the television cameras focused on a mysterious dark stain in the palm of his hand.
What's on the base of the left thumb, Kenny Rogers?
We detected it. I informed some of MLB officials and alerted them to that. And we tried to take the appropriate measures in a very professional way.
And what was there in the opening frame was gone by the second.
I got to believe that is going to be it. They will wave bye-bye to Hector, bring in Chagua out of the bullpen, and he'll come in with the sacks full of socks.
In the first week of this, we have seen a lot of pitchers giving their equipment to umpires and then walking by immediately. That has not happened with Hector Santiago as he was coming off the mound here at Guaranteed Rate Field. The umpires have stopped him. Phil Cuzzi over at the edge of the field.
You know, there's a few things in the glove besides Sticky scrape the baseball and get extra movement, but it would appear that something was untoward in the glove of Hector Santiago, who can't believe it.
We have our first culprit of the new system of checking pitchers. Hector Santiago has been thrown out of the ball game.
Crew Chief Tom Hallion with Caleb Smith's glove. Caleb is in danger of failing a foreign substance inspection here. They took the glove. They're going to keep the glove, and it looks like he's been thrown out. So this is significant because, as we said, that's your one man down.
So he had his glove switched earlier, and they're looking at the second glove, and they were looking at his pitching hand as well.
Well, what Cuzzi was telling, and Bellino got involved, is that even though it's a new glove, it feels like the old glove. Or did Max go back to the old glove and try to take whatever substance was on it or on his hand off the glove? That might be the case. He might have brought the old glove back.
Well, they have just thrown Domingo Germán out of the game. They checked his hand. All 4 umpires now talking with Aaron Boone. And Germán, who's been perfect through 3, was just thrown out of the game for obviously something on his hand that they did not think was allowable. When he was coming out of the dugout, he was stopped by an umpire to check going into the game. Usually it's going out of the game. And they checked. All 4 umpires came and checked, and they ended up throwing him out.
Drew Smith just came out of the bullpen to start the 7th inning. He was stopped and inspected for stickiness. All 4 umpires looked at his hand, and Bill Miller, the crew chief, has just ejected Drew Smith from the game for having too much stickiness. Second time it's happened to the Mets this year.